Yo, this ain't a game no more. We ain't playing. This needs to stop.
All right, this is Jasmine Dash, the PR Director of Percent Prime and the CEO of Glissy Entertainment. I'm a journalism major at North Carolina A&T University, and we're speaking with Dr. Hayes on behalf of the No More Bullets campaign. How are you doing today, Dr. Hayes?
I'm very well, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. So can you explain to everybody who you are, your title, the company that you're representing?
Well, my name is Dr. M. Julius Hayes, and it's not a company. It is a ministry.
Okay.
That ministry is named the Saturday Academy for Positive Self-Development, and the Saturday Academy responded to a call some years ago when we were challenged, and we were challenged to rise to a call at that time to equip young people and, of course, senior people to do service for Him being G-O-D, God. I am an elder of a church, and being an elder of a church, it is my responsibility, I feel, to do what I do. In addition to that, being a part of the secular world, coaching and counseling and ministering to individuals all the time, that I am involved with this No More Bullets campaign.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, and may I ask you where you're located at?
I am located in Norfolk, Virginia, originally from Brooklyn, New York.
Okay. All right.
So, that's where I am, and I've been living here now for the past 20-plus years.
Okay. All right. So for the No More Bullets campaign, what's the target area that you guys are looking to reach out to?
Well, you know, I'm in the local area, but I'm global. I travel all across the country. If I don't get there personally, I travel in terms of ministering, as I mentioned, being an elder of a church. And so many times people will call, and they're in desperate need because their children have gotten into some trouble, and they're really in desperate need if there's been a demise, a death by a shooting or something tragic.
Right.
So at this point where I am, I said, Lord, what can I do? And I deal every day with young people. And dealing with young people, I find that all of them are not part of an organization that is structured, but yet they're good people.
Right.
They're good people.
Right. Okay. So can you explain a little bit more exactly what the campaign is, what No More Bullets represents?
Well, No More Bullets represents just what it says. No more bullets. We don't want to see any more tragedies senselessly with that bullet. The bullet kills, and even the bullet of your mouth. You can talk sometimes too much, and it can cause a problem in persons because they cannot handle their anger, etc. They will pick up a gun, they will shoot someone.
Right.
So the campaign is going out to have individuals read. We want them to read books because they're finding a lot of young people cannot read. And with them not reading, that's a struggle for them because they get into some real serious trouble. They can't find employment, etc.
Exactly. Okay. All right, and can you explain your role in the campaign? What exactly are you doing, to be a part of this campaign?
Well, it came from out of my loin. Again, it was created, I guess, by myself when I was doing eulogies and, again, just counseling and dealing with families that were in a bad way because of their tragedy.
Right.
And I said to myself, what can I do? And I started talking to young people, and I ran into a young man by the name of Corey Freeman Scott from Percent Prime. And we began to talk, and as I echoed things to him, tears came in his eyes and they came up in mine. And I said to him, well, what is it that we can do? And being an older person, he said, well, we have to do something. And everyone was always saying we have to do something. So at this point, it came from my loins, but I'm sharing that because we're all equal in this.
Right.
If someone gets killed in my neighborhood, I share the same pain as that mother, that father, because I'm a father, grandfather, uncle, cousin myself. And it goes on and on and on, and it really gets very, very difficult for me because being in the position that I'm in, when they call on me and I have to eulogize and or go to the place where the person has been shot and then do that committal, it's very, very hard humanly for me to deal with. So I'm serving as the father to all of the youngsters that are working with me, and I have a lot of young people that are working with me. Again, Corey Freeman Scott here in North Carolina, who is with Percent Prime, and of course they call him the big screen. You know, but it's just one of those things right now. That's where I am, and I get kind of emotional with it because every time I think about it, I say no more.
Right.
What are we going to do? And I think that we need to do it. Matter of fact, I know that we need to do it where we are on the ground in our communities.
Exactly. Right. And you were talking about how you're a father and an uncle and everything. Have you been affected personally due to the gun-related crimes or the violence that's been going on?
Yes, ma'am. Again, it's always going to affect me because of where I am. It has not been one of my sons personally, but my next door neighbor's son is my son, the people that I work with every day.
Okay.
I consider them my children. So, yes, I'm affected because I still have to see their parents in the community, wherever we are in the store. And it will always come up as a reminder. They'll say, Dr. Hayes or Elder Hayes, thank you so much. We really appreciated what you did, and you never left us. But that grief still remains, even though they have to live on. So, yes and no. Yes to the fact I'm always affected, and no to the fact it has not been my immediate family.
Right. Okay. And how do you feel like your efforts will make a difference in society, towards the whole No More Bullets campaign? I'm sure that you want to go national with this and international if you can and make it touch everybody if they can one way or another. So
I want to go wherever the Lord takes it.
Right.
Because I realize that people, and I think that way because I can do nothing.
Exactly.
That I have me has a stronger sense.
Right.
I want to go wherever people want to change or have a change in their life.
Right.
I want to go, I want to be of help to them, and I want to take young people along with me so that their voice can be heard. Because as I mentioned, young people are out there every single day, and they know what it's about. But so many people ignore them. So with that, I'm resolving to be responsible now so that I can comfort individuals so that we can live fully today and learn from our past. And our past has been good, it's been great, but we've had some bad times in that. And at the same time, we want to be realistic for the future so that we can see our future generation grow and develop and be productive citizens.
Okay. And may I ask you, who's teaming up with you to support your efforts for the campaign?
Well, of course, the Saturday Academy for Positive Self-Development,
okay.
The elders of the Flames of Fire Church in Norfolk, and its pastor, Clear Channel Broadcasting, 103 Jams, of course, Deja's View, Percent Prime Music, and Big Screen Scott. We also have the Portsmouth Department of Leisure Services, well, it's Recreation and Leisure Services there in Portsmouth, Virginia, Hampton University, and we have, at this point, Delta Sigma Theta, and we have the Boys and Girls Club of Columbus, Ohio.
Right.
So those are just a few of them. I don't want to mention anyone else.
Okay.
They talked, but they didn't give that's just a few of them that have said that they would be a part of it with us.
That's wonderful. And how will you be measuring the success of the campaign?
By the voices, a lack of, and the stopping of violence. Well, we're always going to have violence, but decrease in shootings and the coming together of communities. And when I say communities, all organizations realizing that we're one. No big I, no little you. Coming together to talk one with the other. That's how we can measure that. Knowing that we can talk, we may disagree, but we come to the bottom line, and that line is we want peace.
Right. Right. Okay. And do you have any closing remarks?
Well, I would just say to everyone, think about how you live today, and think about how you lived yesterday, and think about how you want to live in the future with your children and your family, getting along with each other. My sister always say, find the field and leave it better than you found it. And I hope that I leave something that will leave people in a better condition than what they're in right now, because it certainly has been done for me, and I'm passing that on.
Okay, that's great. That's wonderful. So is there any contact information that you can leave for potential supporters?
Yes. Now, there is a email address to email NOMO, and that's NOMO, BULLETS, at Gmail, that's GMAIL.com.
Okay.
We also, of course, have a YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel is www.youtube.com/No More Bullets Now. And that's all spelled out together. No More Bullets Now.
All right. Well, I want to thank you very much, Dr. Hayes, for letting me just interview with you. It was wonderful.
It's been my pleasure, and hopefully I'll get to see you soon.
All right, yes. Thank you.
Thank you.